There's a reason that thing spawns in the way it does, and the whole fact that you can just fly over it. It's perfect. Oh, here we go. We're about to die, and oh my goodness. So folks, let me introduce you guys to SimpleNG. So yes, that is a sweet R34, but there's something not quite right about this car. And that's the fact that it doesn't have an interior. You can't really damage it, but that is all done on purpose because the mod literally says simple in the title. So you might be asking, well, what would you use this for? Well, if you're looking on screen and seeing all these traffic cars, that's probably a pretty good clue. Right now, I have 50 plus cars spawned in. We're gonna take off here and we're gonna do a little bit of cutting up through traffic, and we're going to talk a little bit about this mod. It's something that I've actually been waiting for a while, and it's finally released. It is free. You can support them on Patreon though. You get a neat little car when you do. And yeah, it's a bunch of in real life cars. They're made to be simple. They're made to where, say you have a lower end PC and you've always wanted to run some traffic, well, you should be able to do that, at least in theory, unless you're running it on a potato. But that's not all that changed with these cars. They actually have, I would say, kind of arcadey physics. Honestly, they're really freaking fun to drive. I do have police spawned in. I'm using Agent Simple Traffic mod, which look at the amount of freaking traffic in front of us. But yeah, are the cops? I think they're actually coming up behind me. They're I've got R34 police car. You guys are gonna have to move here. I've got to get through. Hold on. I'm gonna push one out of the way. But yeah, uh-oh, I think we're screwed. Hold on, don't make me go the wrong way. I don't know with the amount of traffic I have spawned in if I'm gonna be able to do that. We're gonna do a cough teleport to the other side. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm excited for this project. I've been following it for quite a while now. And honestly, it's just a blast to drive. The cars are fun. There's a lot of really cool and a lot of really obscure cars in the pack. And it enables, like, even on my PC, I cannot run this amount of traffic. And it's using the Agent Simple Traffic mod. And when you install both SimpleNG and the traffic mod, there is a preset waiting to go for the SimpleNG cars. But yeah, all the cars have unique sounds. You can still customize them. There's a lot of configurations for each one. Oh, I've got to do it. They've got a ramp truck here. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay, you know you're not pulling it off in normal BeamNG, right? And yeah, it's running great. Like, it's just freaking traffic jams. Oh, buddy. Hey, the headlights look really good on this car. But yeah, I always see like the Assetto Corsa, like no hesi servers. And I'm like, man, I'd love to do that in Beam, which you could do it to an extent, but you can never get the density. At least I can't get the density of traffic that I want to do that with because of the frames. And yeah, this has just enabled it to where you could do something like that. Plus, you get a lot of really cool in real life cars. So let's go ahead and pull over here. What do you say we do a little bit of night ride in here? Which, by the way, I'll have a link to this, the map and the traffic mod if you want to combine them all, if you want the same experience I'm getting right now. That actually looks incredible. Let's check out some of the cars real quick. So if we go to vehicles, you'll know that there are SimpleNG cars when you see the little icon or the little purple and orange beside them. And there's just a whole lot of what is happening here with some of these cars. Like we have the Mirov 2. I don't know what it is. I know when you spawn it. I see the red star on there and the hammer and sickle. And what do you say we light up the headlights here? Yeah, I mean, they look good. I mean, you really have to look close. You have to look at the interior to really realize, oh, this car isn't a normal BeamNG car. Also, the headlights on this one aren't. Oh, actually, they're pretty bright. It's just really dark out here in certain areas. By the way, we're going to West Coast here in a minute. That way I have a little bit more room to run around. But when I was looking at this mod, it instantly reminded me of like the no hesi and tight highways, weaving in and out of traffic. And that's what I wanted to start the video off, just to kind of show the possibilities here. But yeah, I think the creators also said it's kind of like an homage to like the early PS2 games. I think of like Gran Turismo. I think the first, well, I played the PlayStation 2 Gran Turismos. I don't remember a lot from them. The one I played religiously though was 5, which was on the PS3. But a lot of the older cars that were imported over from the PS2, which that was a thing, they didn't have interiors. You had this like black silhouette, which you have that here. So it's not like there isn't an interior, it's just not a detailed interior. Hence the symbol. Also, I don't know what this car is. It is weird. I kind of enjoy it. Now, another thing is, you can still run this with the normal Beam cars. Like, say you want to, you just want the traffic to be simple. It's a gridlock. Also, the bloom is a little aggressive right now with the headlights. Let me look this way. Oh, it's not any better. Honestly, it almost, if you didn't have the UI up, like if you were just looking at it like this, it almost doesn't even look like Beam. I might need to turn my bloom off. Okay, I think let's pull over here real quick. Pretty sure I saw a Cadillac Eldorado. I don't know what it would be doing, tearing up the jet. Actually, I think I saw a Chevy pass me earlier, so I guess it's fine. I don't know what it would be doing, tearing up these roads here, but check this out. Boom. This giant car tearing up these small highways. This is cool. So this map has some of the best lighting, like in all of BeamNG. What do you say we brighten it up a little bit here? There we go. That's nice. I'll turn our headlights back on. I did actually cut off a tiny bit of traffic because I feel like maybe in West Coast it'll be okay, but these highways, man, it is just freaking brutal with that much traffic on. You just can't really get through, especially in a big wide body vehicle. But yeah, the handling's good. I found myself when I was playing it and testing, I was able to drive kind of like a maniac and I guess able to handle it a little better than I can in like normal Beam. So I'm looking for a ramp. Oh, here we go, traffic jam. I'm gonna punt somebody onto the ramp truck. All right, slow it down. By the way, you are seeing, like I said, these are all SimpleNG cars. So you can see a Ford Focus over to the left of us. I think that's a Chevy, maybe a Trailblazer up there to the left of the ramp vehicle. Let me see if I really want to hit this. Here we go. Here we go. Going for it. Going for it in the Eldorado. This is a freaking mistake. Oh, I'm not going fast enough. Oh, never mind. But yeah, it creates, I would say, a little bit more of an arcadey experience. You're able to do jumps and just some really stupid stuff. You can bounce off walls. It takes a lot of the unforgivingness out of Beam, which is a good and a bad thing. Like, some people might be like, watch, I play Beam because it is as realistic as it is. But I don't see any problem having a little bit of both here. Get a little arcadiness, cutting up their traffic, then you can just turn it off and go right back to your normal Beam. But I also, like I said, think it does help a lot of people that say they don't have like a really good system. They want to run around with traffic. They want to have some police chases, or they want to like just drive around. Say they can barely run the game with like normal vehicles. This is going to help a little bit. But yeah, as much as I enjoy the sights here, I feel like we need to go to a city that's got some a little bit tighter streets, some places where we can do a little bit of drifting, maybe a little bit of police chase action. So here we are in West Coast. Another thing that this pack has, and I think it's meant for, is racing. So say you're in Beam and P, you want to race with your buddies, but not everybody can handle having 10 cars on screen. A lot of the configurations have race versions of them too. And if you look, there's competition classes that are in here, and I think you can match a lot of the the power levels and everything are balanced. So I think that's pretty cool. We're going to try out this Mazda MX-3 Power Max. And then I've turned up the traffic again. We're in West Coast. Doesn't look quite as pretty as the last map, but we got a lot more lanes to work with here. So we're going to cruise through. This car actually sounds pretty sweet. And then, yeah, look at all the traffic up here. I love the Agent Simple traffic mod because the whole fact that it seems to do a better job at spawning the traffic in. It seems they're more evenly distributed. And oh, this is pretty. Like these two mods, it's a match made in heaven for somebody just wanting to tear up their traffic. Oh, so this thing's pretty zippy on, in and out, in and out. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, nope. I'm gonna use HOV lane. I'm looking for another ramp truck to spawn in like that. That'd be perfect. Looking for one. Are we gonna get one? I'm about to whip back up the highway. Here we go. Yep, you know, I can just send it because I don't have to worry about hitting walls, so let's just go wee. Now, the cars do actually bend a little bit, but the way it's been explained in the videos is that it's essentially foam or like rubber boingy materials, and there's like a block in the middle, so they'll kind of just spring back out. Let's see if we can get a spawn in. Oh, this thing is fun to drive. Let's see if we can get a spawn of a, come on, I need a ramp truck here. Looking for one, just gridlocked on the right. I mean, I feel like I can handle more AI cars here. I actually set this one to 40 instead of 50, just because I was not too sure like how thick the traffic was gonna be. Oh, there goes a ramp car that way. I'm wanting to hit one more. That was put there on purpose, right? Like, there's a reason that thing spawns in the way it does, and the whole fact that you can just fly over it. It's perfect. Oh, here we go. We're about to die, and oh my goodness. That's gonna suck. Actually, it's not gonna suck because we can drive right off from it. Let's go see what downtown looks like with this density of traffic. So there is a double-decker. Whoa, this is pretty freaking sweet. It's a bus. Oh, look at that. That's cool looking. Yo, look at that. Oh my goodness. All the wheels steer. So the fronts are super aggressive in the turning, but look at the backs. The rears are steering too. That's, I mean, it makes sense because this is a very, very giant bus. But yeah, gonna make some wide turns here. Now, the one thing I did a lot of times with this simple traffic mod, I don't know if police cars spawn. So say if you do want police chases, it is good to spawn in like say 4 or 5 police cars ahead of time, then start the traffic up and they will start to spawn in with the rest of traffic. I don't know if there's actually an option to just have police spawn on by default, but say if you do want to have police chases with this many cars on screen, like that is a thing you can do. I'm sorry, the world just feels so alive with this amount of traffic on there, and it's running freaking amazing right now. Like if I was running the normal cars, even with the simplified cars, it would definitely be chugging with this many cars on screen. I don't know what the car in the... Is he just taking off? What is he doing? This has been the time to have police because he just totally just blew through the red light there. Oh, let's get some like aerial shots here. Look at that. All the intersections are busy. Let's go down through here. Got all the parked vehicles. Plus, kind of just showing off what I can here. That looks like a Dodge Neon. What year model? It is a Dodge Neon. What year model is this? Like, I'm so used to like the early 2000s one. That's definitely not it because it had like a much lower bumper. Looks like a Volkswagen Passat. I think I'm saying that right. You got whatever the googliness is. What is this? I don't know what this is. There's another Eldorado. Oh, look, that was a Chevy Trailblazer that we saw. Looks like we have a Scion here. Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. Oh, there goes a Trailblazer. That one's got a... The other one? Okay, it's the same one. I was about to say, I didn't know if it had that little travel box on it. Oh, so look, Simple Logistics. It's got the SimpleNG logo on it. Love to see it. That, I believe there is, I want to say, I had to look this one up. I believe it's a Chinese electric or a Chinese EV vehicle. I kind of am curious about that. Also, let me go ahead and just show you guys an example here. Do they have any police cars in, let's say that one down here? They have a race. They have a max. What is a max? Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me despawn the traffic. I think we're going to kick it up. We're going to see how much traffic we can get away with. I think eventually I am going to crash the game, but I'm just curious. It is making it to where, like, it's giving me confidence that I'm not going to burn down my system. So I'm going to place B in here. So the way I like to do this, and this is the way I've just been setting it up, there might be more settings. I don't see anything. By the way, here's the agent traffic tool. I'm working with this off screen. The way I've been doing this, I find a police car. The R34 is a good one. Also, shout out, there's a freaking Fiesta in here. Like, I know I talk a lot of noise on Ford, but man, the Fiestas were nice. Oh yeah, that was a 95 Dodge Neon. Oh, and there's, I like that the SimpleNG, all the police cars seem to be like uniform. It's like this orange and black paint scheme. So yeah, I do that. So that way they'll naturally spawn in, and then I will set my vehicles up. So I'm gonna go, should I push it? I might crash it. I'm gonna push it to 64, and then we're gonna have 10 parked cars. Okay, good luck everybody. I'm about to spawn in traffic. Oh, this is gonna chug for a second, but I'm hoping with SimpleNG, it's gonna be at least tolerable as far as frame rate. But we're gonna have to see here. Oh, is it gonna crash? Well, it's running. What happens when I hit start traffic here? Is that where I'm gonna break this? What does this look like? We've got, oh, I'm finally making it chug, but I mean, we have 60 something cars. Oh my goodness, the highway's populated right now. The city streets are, hold on, let's see if we can get rolling in this thing. It is EV, so it's not gonna have noise. Well, actually it's got that weird like vacuum noise. Oh my goodness. Oh, this thing's fast. Oh my, that's a lot of cars. So finally at 60 something cars. Oh, there it goes. I think I finally crashed it. That is not the mod's fault. That is me going beyond what I should be doing right now. I had to do it. I wanted to test it out. Honestly, the frames weren't that bad. As Ubisoft would say, they were kind of cinematic. Okay, so one thing I need to point out before I ultimately crash my gaming, and I actually think we're going to turn it down. I'm probably going to go maybe about 35. So there are different traffic groups here. You have post 1980 and pre 1980. Plus there's one called realistic, and then you have the all, which we've been using. So yeah, same thing. I'm not going to get in any serious police chases. I'm really just checking out a lot of the vehicles. But we have the police spawned in the Dodge Neon, which I don't think is going to do anything. And then yeah, we just start traffic up and we take off. This thing is ridiculous. Oh, it's fast. Wait, is this even its top driving mode? It's track, drift. Let's just turn everything off. Oh, wow. Yeah, this thing's fast. There we go. The police. Oh, what? I also like that you could fling the traffic because they're lighter. Yeah, they're all turning now in front of me. Okay, I'm just resetting it back. That's like a work truck or a work van. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm almost just a fan of staring at the traffic because, like, even though you have the vehicle list literally in front of you, it's like, oh, well, what else is there? Oh, there's a Lamborghini. A Jalapa? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Or how about the 1987 Dodge Daytona? You've got the, oh, they got an IROC in here. Oh, and pop-up headlights? Wait, what was that? Hold on. What was that bit of audio that just played? Is that the sound the IROC makes when you turn it on? Let me turn it off. I gotta get, it sounds like Mr. Spell is talking to us. Let me get into a quiet area. So listen to this. It tells you that your keys are in the ignition. That's a thing. Okay, well, that's kind of awesome. Pop-up headlights, though. Yeah, I mean, the little details, like the cars are still nice. Oh, I love this little IROC Daytona. This is such a cool little car. And yeah, it's like one of those things where it's a lot of, I mean, there are like the R34, that's a common car. I mean, a common car as far as video games, but it's just some of the other cars that are just so neat seeing in here. And honestly, if I had to, besides BeamNG, being able to use these online and it like probably run buttery smooth, just driving around is fun. And like I said, I'm a guilty person. You know, the crashing simulator that is BeamNG. I love my chaos. Don't get me wrong. I love to break the game, but there's something about just cruising around with a bunch of traffic, not even worrying about the police, just checking out the cars, maybe going to a highway, setting it to sunset, and just having a blast. I can get down with that. And yeah, I think that's what this mod is aimed at. I mean, it's aimed at a bunch of different things, but I think that's one thing that I would use it for. I personally, like I said, love to run it with the traffic, and it is out now. There's a whole lot to cover. There's a whole lot of cars to cover. So I strongly suggest go checking it out. I have a link down in the description. Like I said, also the traffic mod will be linked, and the first map that you saw that was absolutely beautiful. And you know what? We will see you guys. Hold on, ramp car. I'm going to hit the stupid ramp truck. Gosh darn it. You can't put this in front of me and not expect me to at least attempt to hit it. Here we go. There we go. Okay, I'm satisfied. We can end the video now.